Hi, now we'll see how to create an exe file, a setup file in .NET. And I have a Visual Studio 2008 version installed in my system, and if you have 2005 also it's fine. So now to begin with, you can go for File, Start, New Project, a new project, and in that project options you will have varieties of things here, options displayed, and go for other project types, and in that select Setup and Deployment, that is there here. Setup and deployment, and name the project as in the way you want. I'm going to name it tidbit. So here there are a lot of options here: setup project, web browser web setup project, merge module, cap project, and we'll see those things in the rest of the things in the other videos. Web setup project is actually for creating a toolbar for your web browser. You can include applications as in the way you want. Okay, I'm going to hit OK with this. So I'm just creating a setup and deployment here, and as you see you get an option here, file system on target machine, and click on the right click on that file system on target machine. Okay, or you can select that and go for action also, but now as for now I'm going to select program files folder. So go for 64-bit program files folder if you have Windows 7, but I'm having Windows XP because Windows 7 or something will not support 32-bit, and Windows XP will not support 64-bit. So you have a Windows file folder displayed in here. So right click on it, another add folder. So name it as tidbit again. I'm just naming it as tidbit. You can name it however you want. So that's it. Inside the program folders we have a folder named tidbit. So now what we'll do is we'll go for file, add. You have I already have a GUI designed, and you can, if you have like, go for Windows Forms application and just get a simple GUI design. You don't even have to do any codes if you want to test how an installer is going to work. So I'm going for file, add an existing project. Inside Deepak there is a folder named Deepak inside Visual Studio projects. So I'm navigating inside Deepak. There is a C# project file. It's not exactly C#, it is a C#, but I haven't wrote any codes inside that. I just made a simple design. It's like a calculator, number 1, number 2, enter 2 numbers, and it's going to display the result, but it will not certainly work because I haven't done anything in that. Okay, now everything is fine. We added a project, and now go for view editor. So now before view editor, right click, add. In this program files folder, as we created before, inside that we created a folder, name it as when the way you want, whatever you want, and right click on it and add, and go for project output, add project output. And in this, see here, primary output, and you don't have to do anything in this window, but make sure this primary output is highlighted, that is selected, and just hit OK. And here you get a primary output form, and right click on it and create a shortcut, because I'll tell you why this shortcut is. Create another shortcut because we need two shortcuts, because whenever you install any application, one is going to be one shortcut will be created in desktop and one will be in the start programs folder. So we are just going to drag and drop this inside this users desktop and another one inside this users program menu. So that's right, and you can rename it as tidbit. So drag and drop this in desktop, and then again rename the another shortcut as tidbit. I'm just doing tidbit because on my website. And the major primary output form, that's also I'm going to rename it, but okay, that's not, I don't think so we had any rename that. So that's it, we are almost done with this. So now go for file, a view. So now what do we need for installation is our license agreement. So view, there is an option called editor here, and then go for that view editor, user interface, click on that user interface, editor user interface, and you get a screen here in this way, and you have an option called start. Right click on the start, and you will get something called add dialog, and go for that add dialog, and you will get this displayed, and select this license agreement. We just need a license agreement. So in this, you will probably be getting a license agreement when you install a setup file, that everyone knows. So you will not be getting a license agreement after you finish up everything. You get that immediately after the welcome screen. So let's put that. I'm just right click on it, and I just gave move up. Say here, like, it's there exactly after that, move up and down. So it was in the end, and I just right click and I gave move up and I placed it exactly below welcome screen, and that's it. Everything is over. Now click on this license agreement and right click and go for properties window. You get a flash, and in the right side you have a properties icon pinned to it, pinned to the Visual Studio IDE. And now you see here license file, it's there by default as none. So I have to navigate. Oh, let's create, first of all let's create a license agreement. I'm going for programs or WordPad. I'm opening up a notepad and I'm going to say hello, this is Deepak, enjoy. So now I'll save it in my desktop. I'll save it in my desktop as tidbit. Save. That's it. Let me close it, and in the properties window in the right side, as we saw it was there none, in the drop down list you have an option called browse it, and click on this. You will get this option. Click on this program files folder and add file option is there. Click on that add file and navigate to the desktop where your license agreement is there. Tidbit, we named it tidbit, it's here, right here. I'm gonna select it. That's it. Okay, so now everything is fine. Now we have to deploy our project, so go for build, which is there here, and build a solution. So when it's getting built, your setup file is created successfully. So it will take probably 30 seconds for it to get that setup file created. So let's wait for a second. Our project file is in the middle of getting created. So we'll find our project file in start, my documents. In my documents you will have a folder named Visual Studio 2008. Inside that there will be a folder named project. Inside the project we named our project as tidbit, right? Where is that? Yeah, exactly, it is here. Inside that another tidbit folder, and inside that there will be a folder named debug. Inside that, here we go, we see an installer package. You install this and you can enjoy installing it. That's right, our installer file is created, and let me install and show you guys. I'm installing this. You're getting a Windows installer package. Next, and license agreement as we wrote in that. Hi, this is Deepak, enjoy. And next. That's it, it's getting installed in your system successfully. You'll get a shortcut in your desktop and start programs menu. We'll see that in a second. So our project name is tidbit, so installing tidbit, it's coming, see. Alright, close it and go for start, and there is an option called new programs installed, which is your program that you just created. It's great. Tidbit, click on that and your GUI pops up. Here we go. Great. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Please subscribe to my videos. Thanks. Bye bye.